Hi, welcome to Science with Nuz. So, in today's lesson, we'll be discussing parts of a plant. In this diagram, I have drawn a very generalized plant. It has all the parts that we will be discussing in this video. So, I have drawn some lines to point to the parts that we will be discussing. The first one is the leaf, and the second is the flower. The third is the fruit. The fourth is the stem. And finally, we have the roots. So let's start with the leaf. The leaf is involved in making food. This is important to the entire population on the earth because plants are the only organisms that are able to make their own food. So animals, we all need to depend on plants for our food. Next, we come to flowers. Flowers are involved in reproduction. This may be a new word to you. So, what reproduction means is producing a new organism. So, in this case, because it's a plant, the flower will be in charge of making a new plant. Next, we come to the fruit. The fruit is in charge of storing the food. So, as the leaf makes the food, it transports that food to the fruits to store it in them for later use. These fruits also contain the seeds, which actually play a major role in bringing life to a new plant. And then we come to the stem. So before we discuss what the stem does, I'm just going to go ahead and first tell you what roots do. So there are two things that roots do. The first thing is that it anchors the plant to the ground, which means that it holds the plant in the soil and prevents it from falling. So what keeps it up straight is the roots. The other function of the roots is that they involve in absorbing water from the soil. So in the soil, there's water droplets, and these water droplets are absorbed into the root because plants need water to grow. I'm sure that all of you need water to grow as well. So the same way, water is very important for all living organisms. So the roots involve in absorbing water into the plant. Next, we come to the stem. So once this water is absorbed, this water needs to be transported to the leaf, to this leaf and all the leaves all over the plant. So this transporting of water is done by the stems. That is the function of the stems. They take the water that has been absorbed by the roots and transport it to the other parts of the plant. So these are the main functions of the parts of a plant. We should also not forget that not only does roots absorb water, it also involves in anchoring the plant to the ground. Okay. I think you would have noticed by now that these three pictures do not look like this picture that I showed to you before. So this picture has many different parts, but these three pictures mainly have leaves and the stem. And obviously there's the roots as well, but that's underground, so you can't see it in the pictures. So what you need to remember is that it doesn't matter that these three plants in these pictures, they don't have any fruits or flowers, but that does not make them any less of a plant. So these three examples are plants as well, and you should remember that. With that, we come to the end of our video. I hope you all learned about the parts of a plant and you have no doubts anymore. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.